Oh, mic check 1 2, mic check 1 2. This again is your boy Jay Taylor, voices for the voiceless. It's November 25th, Monday morning, 2024. And I know we've been discussing a lot of heavy content over here, largely due to the election that we just had. So, want to kind of take a break away from that and try some different things. And this is an angle that I kind of want to go into. Uh, and as the title says, brief Kendrick Lamar album review and possible beef with Lil Wayne. So, I'll probably do some album. If y'all like this content, I'll probably do more album reviews and other topics like that. Um, if y'all want to weigh in the comments, if you agree or disagree, if you're like me to check out somebody's album and review it, I could do that. Just to diversify the content a little bit and make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to the Kingpin and Crux Show, where we dive more into this type of topic, hip hop related, you know, uh, and that's Kingpin is spelled KINGPEN, the Kingpin and Crux Show. That's CRUX. So we should be coming back soon. Please get us to 1,000. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. So subscribe to the Kingpin and Crux Show and help us get to 1,000. And that way we'll be able to monetize and bring more content. But yeah, that show is at 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Saturdays, Central Standard Time. So we got some, we under construction right now, but we'll be back shortly. But yeah, so like I said, Kendrick Lamar album review. Before I get into that, I kind of want to just look over do a brief overview of the situation between these particular artists. So, as we know, Kendrick Lamar and Drake had a verbal spat not too long ago. Um, I mean, it was brewing for some time, for some years. It seemed like they started off being friends. They both been in the game for a decade plus, and when they started out, they were pretty tight, and it was always the conversation between Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick Lamar. I felt like the fans kind of made it a competitive thing. So when I first heard about the little spat, I didn't pay too much attention to it until you know uh, that kind of spiraled into the recent rap battle. When I heard the content when K Dot dropped the first diss record, I said, "Oh, wait a minute, this is a little serious." J. Cole bowed out gracefully. He's like, "Hey, man, I'm cool with K Dot. I'm just gonna take the high road. This is my brother. I don't want to go that route." Which, you know, smart business move for one, and keep a friend too. But K Dot and Drake, they were trying to take each other head off. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna dive too much into that, but we all saw the results, and it was almost unanimous. Most people felt like K Dot walked away with the obvious victory. You got a few people out there that said Drake won, but majority said K Dot won, especially when he dropped that "They Not Like Us." Uh, it just lit the whole world on fire. Me personally, that wasn't my favorite record of the battle from K Dot. My favorite record from the battle was "Meet the Grams." When he dropped Meet the Grams, it was over with to me. I mean, that was so disrespectful of a song when he was talking to his son and his mom and all that. Man, that was ether level disrespectful on the disc record side. So yeah, but let's look a little deeper into the dynamics of that. Now, of course, Drake is with Cash Money, you know, Baby, Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj, you know, that whole crew. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you got the NFL Super Bowl coming up in February, and it was interesting to see that the Super Bowl will be held in Louisiana. Now, Jay Z is putting it together, so he chose Kendrick Lamar to perform at the Super Bowl in St. Louis. I mean, not St. Louis, but in Louisiana, New Orleans, and a lot of the fans were looking like, well, wait a minute, it's Lil Wayne home. And when you look at that, I can understand why they would say that. You know, Lil Wayne is the king of Louisiana, arguably on the rap side. You know what I'm saying? But some people saying, well, K Dot was hot. He hot right now. So, you know, why not? Now, that's interesting. As we know, Jay-Z and Baby of Cash Money had a spat not too long, you know, a few years back when Lil Wayne almost signed with Jay-Z. You know, Jay-Z was trying to get Lil Wayne out of a bad situation financially with Baby, and Lil Wayne ended up not doing it for whatever reason. Baby was shelving his albums and stuff like that, and I thought that drew a rift between Lil Wayne, Jay Z, and Baby. So it's some tension there. And Jay Z might have felt like, well, shoot, you know, might feel some resentment towards Lil Wayne. So by him not reaching out to Lil Wayne for the Super Bowl, but putting K Dot in there instead, to me, it looked a little, you know, a little shady. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know K Dot hot, but you could at least holler at Wayne too or something. But be that as it may, K Dot dropped the album after, you know, wait a minute now, you know already the beat my little bro Drake. Lil Wayne looking at it like you all ready to beat Drake in the battle. It got to look crazy, you know. You at the Super Bowl performing. Well, I feel like, you know, I should have been picked, but hey, I don't think Wayne said much. He's been pretty quiet. And now Kendrick Lamar drops a scathing album, uh, Gen X. And he's very calculated. If you look at the album cover, you know, Generation X, it's GNX. So Generation X, I think Kendrick Lamar is born in 1987 or something like that. If you look at the album cover, he's chilling on the car from that year, from 1987 or 6 or whatever year he was born. Don't quote me on that. But, you know, it's very calculated in it. And it's a track one on there is whacked out morals. Morals. Now, I noticed that I said, moral. Murals. So somebody drew a moral of Kendrick Lamar on a building where he's from in California, in Compton. And recently, the mural was vandalized, I believe, by some Latinos or Hispanic people. I think that was like on some, you know, racist type of tip, right? So whacked out morals. I'm like, oh, okay, okay. I'm putting one and two together. Of course, he felt the way, and then he dropped a surprise album the other day, I believe, this past Friday. Today Monday, and on whacked out morals, he addresses that situation with his moral being vandalized, and then he's basically talking about everybody he felt like been showing them fake love in the industry. And one of the people that he named is Lil Wayne. He named Lil Wayne. He threw a little shot like, man, I guess my success, you know, said Lil Wayne or something to that effect. So keep in mind, Kendrick Lamar always showed Lil Wayne love, always gave him his props. There's footage of him, you know, spitting some of Wayne's, you know, lyrics, to his songs. So he always been a huge fan of Lil Wayne. So now, it's looking like, man, you ain't showing me no gratitude. I don't get no pat on the back. You feel away by me at the Super Bowl. I'm feeling the tension. And hey, I'm gonna speak on it. You gotta respect that. He called him by his name, and that, you know, for the culture, hey, I tip my hat off to K Dot. He a straight shooter. He said what he felt. And to me, it wasn't a diss. It was just like some, you know, but when you mention people by name in your music, me being an MC, you gotta respond. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, so Lil Wayne, I believe, took the Instagram and posted something along the effect of, what the F did I do? You know what I'm saying? Hey, check it out, man. I'm chilling. Don't wake the sleeping giant. If you wake the sleeping giant, I'm gonna be forced to destroy. And nobody wants that. I don't want that, and I'm pretty sure y'all don't. So just let me be. So it was like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? So Lil Wayne comes out and addresses it. I haven't heard anything from Kendrick Lamar or his camp in response to that that post that Wayne put out there. But man, the album Janae goes on. We'll see what happens with that whole situation. But it's just crazy to see the breakdown. It's like Jay-Z used the power play by picking K Dot like a aha, you know what I'm saying? And Beyonce, Nicki Minaj, they not tight no more, So yeah, Drake over here, it's a I see how they're using, little tactics to poke at each other. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some static in between the two. But we're gonna see how that plays out. Track one was Whacked Out Morals. Track two, Squabbled Up. I like that record. High Energy. Um, three is a track called Luther, where he samples Luther Vandross's If This World Was Mine. Melodic, beautiful record. Man at the Garden is number four. And that was a deep, you know, hey, that was a deep, like, man, bro, uplifting song. It'd be like, man, I deserve everything, every achievement that I'm getting. He really, bigged up himself. Like, ain't no reason for me to feel bad about any of my achievements. Number five, Hey Now, it's okay. Now, number six, Reincarnated is one of my favorite instantly. I just listened to the album last night. Reincarnated is a record that it was a prelude to some months ago that people been waiting on, where he sampled Tupac's record "Made Niggas," and man, it's a concept record where he's putting himself in a position like he was Lucifer that got kicked out of heaven and coming back reincarnated in different forms through music. And it's interesting how he captures the essence of that. Um, and it's a strong, it's a dope record. Like I said, reincarnated. Track number 6, y'all got to check that out. Number 7 is TV Off. Love that record as well. Number 8, Dodger Blue, and I might be wrong on the track title, on the numbers because I just wrote them down, so I might be off here too. Dodger Blue, smooth record, like a little kicking it type of vibe. Number 9, Peekaboo, you know, um, and some of the, I gotta be honest, me being from the Midwest, uh, some of the some of the production is heavy on the Oakland, West Coast sound that I'm not really a fan of. That extra West Coast Oakland sound is really not my flavor. But it works for some other people. So some of the production, I just couldn't get with. And I think Peekaboo was maybe one of those records. Now, the Heart Part 6 is also another one of my favorites. Track 10, where he sampled legendary R&B group from the 90s, uh, a smash hit they had called Use Your Heart. And this is part 6 for K. Dot Heart. And he basically explains his journey into the game, and where he started and where he's at now. Uh, Number 11, another dope record, Gloria. And he basically is talking about his girlfriend. It's his pen, and a lot of MCs have used that metaphor that, like, hey, my pen is my girl or something like that when I'm writing songs. And it was just dope to see how he spun that in a very melodic way. So, hey, that's my brief take on uh, the album Gen X. I really enjoy it, and also the possible beef with Lil Wayne. And once again, it's just off the cuff. I wanted to like switch it up a little bit, and if you want to weigh in the comments, and we can have a discussion about it, how you feel about the album, and if you got some thoughts about some other albums uh, that you would like to get my take on, the songs or something like that, just to diversify the content, we could do that as well. But yeah, once again, your boy Jay Taylor, Voices for the Voiceless. We love y'all. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Peace and blessings.